Welcome to SoBet Scoop, episode 115. Of course, as always, your co-host one, Guts Big Cash, co-host two, my boy,
Coop the King.
Coop the King. How we doing today, Coop the King? While the fellas roll up in here,
I'm doing all right. I think.
All right.
Yeah, I've had a pretty good week. I mean, it took a little bit to reset for me off the huge week that we had with everybody in town.
Yeah, big week.
But I think I'm finally back to equilibrium.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Like I said, I was already thinking. Like I said, I was already thinking Barstool last night. Like I had Barstool thoughts, Barstool talks, where it was like, yeah, like I've already not been there.
Did it come out of your mouth?
Yeah, to Bryce. And it was while we were drinking. Like I actually leaned over to Bryce. We were sitting just like me and you right now at a table while watching our boy EVH, and I just kind of slightly leaned over.
What did EVH say?
No, we didn't tell EVH that till later when he came over. Bryce, though, he slightly agreed.
Dude, my FanDuel. I have to fix my FanDuel right now. This is absolute desperation.
We're waiting for the fellas to roll in their ears. I just fired off my SoBet post. Got that out there. I think. Let me check it out. I did. I absolutely did. Last week,
okay.
On the scoop, we obviously gave out our 3-leg squad ride play. Okay, 1 leg cash, and it was mine. Another leg cashed, and it was Cooper's.
It was mine.
The third leg that didn't cash.
Johnny Intervals?
Oh yes, sorry. Do need the chat up.
We also did we introduce Johnny Intervals?
No, we're about to right now. It's actually on the right side of the screen. Oh, far right. Don't worry. And then all the way at the bottom, right there. Yep. Pink. All right. And yes, behind it, behind the camera, behind the scenes,
a new producer.
He's done it before.
A new
Johnny
face.
Intervals.
Johnny
Intervals.
Great to be back.
Hey, it's great to have you, Johnny Intervals. I mean, honestly, it really is. Me and you had a little run there for a wee bit on the Gutsy and the Gang show. A lot of people change your name to what?
Cole for a second.
Cole. Just start calling him Cole for no reason.
That.
No reason for it at all. There's no reason for it. They just start calling him Cole.
That was so insane.
All right, well, I guess we'll just honestly hop right into it and start talking about the first game of this
stakes.
Glorious.
We start with stakes.
We start with the side. You put your stake in the ground. We don't even necessarily got to say what you want to bet on the spread. But obviously, spread now sitting at 6.5. Over under still sitting at, what is it, 38.5?
38.5, yeah.
38.5
Open
right
at
now.
36.
Small number, low number. What is your stake in the ground tonight? I mean, I know the jersey you're wearing, obviously, as a masshole.
I'm from Maine.
Well, yeah,
that's
but
crazy.
You're a masshole.
Dude. How long have I known this guy?
Yeah, but you're a masshole.
No.
Yes.
Bro, those are completely different sects of people.
No, I put you all in like the same category.
No.
Yeah.
We say masshole from Maine. Mainer, masshole.
So what do they call you guys?
Mainers.
And that's an insult?
No, it's a compliment. It's a massive compliment, obviously.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, my hands are tied with steaks, which is never good to eat a steak with your hands tied, but we're driving the steak into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the Pats plus 6.5. I mean, everybody knows 8-0 dogs against the spread. I mean, that's just it is what it is. I'm all over the Pats. I bet it. I bet the 6.5.
Yeah.
I sprinkled the money line. I mean, but what it comes down to for me, Guts, is I don't think the Jets are that good.
No, they haven't looked that good. I don't care what they did last week.
Team from last year.
Yeah, 100%.
With a 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm. Who can't get on the same track as their best wide receiver.
So it's like, I just don't know. I don't know if the results, are they going to get better throughout the year? Sure.
Probably.
I think they probably will.
Mm-hmm.
But like, dude, I've never been a Hackett guy.
Okay.
I think he's trash.
Yeah.
I've never been a Hackett guy.
Mm-hmm.
He runs the ball on like 3rd and 10 at their opponent's 40. Like he
100%.
does shit that makes no sense.
100%.
All the time. And so like I've never been a Hackett guy. And like I think the Pats are the opposite. I think the Pats have an elite coaching staff, good defense, like a defense that can probably keep them in the game tonight.
Mm-hmm.
6.5 just feels like a lot. Especially for the amount of dogs that Vegas has got wrong this year already.
Oh, yeah. 6-point dogs have been eating.
Yeah.
Eating. But dogs in general have just been eating. If you just blindly bet all the dogs this year, you are up a beautiful amount of money.
And I'm pretty much doing that.
Yeah. And if you're on the public side, you have been getting absolutely murdered. The public have been getting murdered, which is why it's an interesting look for tonight. While
for sure.
6-point dogs are 9-0 ATS so far this year, you look on the other side where the public is getting absolutely murdered. Public is on the Jets tonight, not super heavy. Look, I hate the Patriots. I hate everything about them, the organization. I hate Bill Belichick. I hate the Jets even more, almost. Like, I mean, I really hate the Jets. And it really does all stem back to my favorite Dolphin of all time, Jason Taylor, being stripped away from me because of Dancing with the Stars.
In his prime.
Kind of in his prime. And then they just
Sort of.
tossed him onto the fucking Jets. It was absolutely
What's
terrible.
going on, Intervals?
I hated it. Intervals. What's going on back
Roll
there?
focus action.
Oh, and he did great. Oh, yeah. No, it looks
Texting
much better
producer
now. No,
Bryce.
you absolutely killed it. You had to do that. That was a great button click.
I just can't get on my FanDuel right now. We're in a crisis situation.
That is a crisis. But I would have to say my stake in the ground is going to have to be that I think the Jets win this game. But I just think they're going to struggle to cover. I think that it's going to be a close game all game. I think it's probably going to be a low-scoring game as indicated by the total. I know we talked earlier about the over potentially being a play here because of how banged up the defenses are, which I understand that. And obviously, Aaron Rodgers should be able to have some success against short throws. I mean, it's going to be the same. But it's how the NFL goes. And I'm not even trying to get in this, and I'm basically forcing myself to talk about it. But the NFL is broken right now. It's broken right now because all teams are doing is just allowing you to throw it short, check down, or throw it right over the middle, and just basically stop guys from scoring 90-yard touchdowns. I don't know. I was almost going to go on a rant there. I'm just not going to do it. I like the Jets to win the game tonight. I like the Patriots to cover. What do you like in the total? Obviously sitting at 38.5.
I bet the over on Monday, 36.5.
Sharp.
Just because
Sharp.
I knew everybody would be on the under. To just like very slow. The Patriots are number one in pace of play, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Or 32, depending on like what you're ranking.
However you want to rank it.
But yeah, I mean, they should look to run the ball pretty heavily tonight. It's going to be a slow game, I think. But I think it still comes in just based on like how banged. Like the thing about the Patriots is Brissett's he's not a young quarterback, dude.
Nobody's
like if you put him in situations for him to make a play, he'll probably make a play. And so if the Patriots are able to establish the run and give Brissett just like easy throws on second and third down, I think they'll put up like at least 20.
Yeah.
At least 20. And I think if they cover the spread, let's say it comes in at like 24-20 Jets or something, Jets come back late. Or I think it's going to come in around like 40, 44 points.
100%. I think the bigger picture is that not only will Brissett probably make a play, he won't make a mistake.
Who we got? Dusty in the chat. Pat's O-line's banged up. Pat's under 60.5 points. That's it. I've just seen that play a lot. Seen the play a time or two, and I don't hate it. And as well as I lean the under, which is kind of why I also don't hate it. And I mean, besides the Patriots being absolutely dog shit, especially moving the ball. I mean, Ramondre Stevenson will probably have a lot of rushes. Are you on the under?
I like the under. There's just no way I'm actually going to play it. You're not going to see me have any of my money on it. I just don't see how there's a lot of points scored. But then on the flip side, I could see obviously some banged up defenses. There could be like a couple lucky bomb touchdowns. And that's all you really need to fucking under. That's this small. I lean the under. I lean the Patriots plus 6.5. But at the end of the day, I
think both go hand in hand.
Yeah. Agreed. 100%. I think it's going to be a close game the whole way. It's just so weird. Like Aaron Rodgers looked better in the fourth quarter. We got to give him some credit. That was the best he looked probably yet.
Yeah, he brought him back. I mean,
he looked good in that fourth quarter.
So did Kirk Cousins.
Great point. No, it's a fair point. And of course, I'm not going to bring up Vic Fangio and all the bullshit that he pulls and what he does because I hate Vic Fangio. I mean, I hope, again, wish nothing but the worst. Brissett under a half interceptions. See, and I don't hate that play because, again, Jacoby Brissett, he's not going to go out there and be a game changer for you. He's not going to go out there and necessarily win the game. But he's going to go out there and not make a lot of mistakes. Jacoby Brissett, my old quarterback.
Yeah.
My old quarterback.
Yeah.
I've had Jacoby. I know Jacoby. I know Jacoby.
No, dude.
Oh, what's going on?
I'm in a battle for my life.
Over there? Just an absolute cycle of war going on that phone. You're just not getting the internet to work or what? What's going on? You talk to us. Walk us through it. AR goes
off.
Just
locked my password again.
FanDuel did. They do it all the time. FanDuel should be sued. I don't know who we can talk to or what we can do about that. But FanDuel and MGM have two of the worst interfaces I've ever seen.
Welcome to fucking New York City. Here goes off tonight. You know what I'm trying to bet right now? Do you know what I'm trying to look into?
Talk to us.
We were watching. What were we? Was it the PTI where they were talking about the kickers before this? How it's the most 50-yard field goals.
Oh yes,
in 1 month in NFL history.
Yeah.
Johnny Intervals has been on the field goal game, haven't you? You've been on that over field goals.
I mean, we're on Patriots over 1.5 field goals tonight. So, of course.
I was actually thinking Jets with Zerline.
Interesting.
Greg the leg.
I like the
Parlay him?
Combo.
What? That's what I'm trying to look up right now. And FanDuel just won't let me into my account.
That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, so I guess let's just get into props, guys.
Yeah, no, let's just hop right into prop set. And by the way, I do have a max prop this weekend.
Okay.
Which we're not going to talk about on the show, but max bet prop.
In your VIP.
I already max bet it. Oh, it's in the VIP right now. I max bet it. I slammed it. I got really. You know what the worst part about it was?
I don't hate it, but I don't see why it's a max. To be quite honest with you.
You want to know the worst part about it was is that there was only one book that had it left when I went to go bet it, and I got banned from that book. It's the only book that I've actually been banned from besides Bet US.
Yeah.
And so I had to actually bet it on Bryce's account.
Mm-hmm.
Something very strange. I could take Bryce's MGM account, hook my PayPal to it, send money to, and take money out with it.
Okay.
It just seems a bit, I don't know. Seems not like it doesn't. It just doesn't seem. It seems against the law almost. Like I don't know. Like my PayPal is connected to, like my bank account is essentially connected to his gambling account. How is that legal? That can't be. That has to be against some kind of law. I don't really know how else to put it. Stevenson over 60 rushing. DeMario Douglas over 2.5 receptions. Pat over 1.5 field goals. Parlay for the dub. I don't know who Magic Taki is, but I absolutely love that play because I'm going to tell you this right now, and I'll get it out of the way. My favorite prop play of this game by far, and it's not even close. DeMario Douglas over 2.5 receptions. It was plus 130. I was telling behind the scenes, behind the camera, Johnny Intervals about this play. Last night, this play was plus 130. Okay. And actually 2 nights ago, it was plus 130. Last night, I fucking bet it at minus 110. Now it's minus 145, and you can't even get it everywhere. It's absolutely unbelievable. DeMario Douglas is going to have a game. You're not going to have to worry about Sauce. You're not going to have to worry about anybody in the secondary guarding DeMario because he's going to be in the slot all night. And all he's going to be doing is running short flat routes and right over the middle slant routes. There's going to be a lot of mesh concepts tonight. Jacoby Brissett, like I said, not going to make mistakes. He's going to make short throws and make sure the ball gets to the hands of playmakers like DeMario, who a lot of guys thought was actually maybe going to be the best wide receiver on this roster before the year started.
I definitely did.
Hasn't done shit. Mayo said yesterday, we're going to get him more involved. That starts tonight. DeMario Douglas over 2.5
Mayo said that?
Yeah.
He came out and said that
During the interview, I think about a day or two ago.
Yeah, I mean, you know who I'm leaning on. I think they got to get KJ more involved. He's the most targeted receiver on the roster. He's double the targets of the next targeted receiver on their roster right now. I mean, obviously they haven't thrown the ball a lot, but when you look at what KJ's done in the NFL already, he's proven himself.
Yes.
I mean, at Minnesota, he was like a wide receiver 3, wide receiver 2, some games. Had 2 pretty decent seasons up there back to back. And I mean, my thing is his over 2.5 receptions, which he did 13 times last year, is plus money. It's plus money. And like, I know what the books are thinking. I know why it's plus money. It's because Sauce Gardner is going to be on him because he's their outside guy. He's their best receiver, probably just from a talent perspective. But Sauce got ate up by Calvin Ridley last week, and Will Levis is throwing the ball to Calvin Ridley. Sauce got ate up. Calvin burned him for 40 yards, burned him to the pylon. Like, I don't even think Calvin Ridley's that good. In my opinion, like he's decent. He's decent.
Yeah, it's rock solid.
But he's not like he's not like a bona fide number 1. You know what I mean? Like he's not a bona fide wide receiver 1.
He's definitely the lower tier of the wide receiver.
Yeah, and I think KJ is probably just like a wide receiver 2, like quality.
Yeah.
And so it's I don't think he's that much worse. So if the Patriots are able to run the ball, establish the run, and really just put Brissett in situations where he can just sit back and make throws and give him time to get open, Osborne's not Ridley. I agree. That's literally what I just said.
It's a fact. Osborne, lower tier wide receiver 1. Ridley, lower tier wide receiver 1. Osborne, high tier wide receiver 2.
I wouldn't even say high tier. I would say mid tier wide receiver 2.
Mid to high.
However, Sauce Gardner's just not that guy. He's just not that guy. Like if you're saying like he's the best lockdown corner in the league, you're absolutely high.
I don't think he's the best lockdown, but he's
people say that though.
He's very good though.
Yeah, I mean he's good, but it's like Bro,
And
the NFL's changed a lot. Like,
he's
I don't.
also a little bit of a psycho. I mean, like, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't like smoke, drink, party. He
Yeah,
doesn't do anything.
he's a
All
little
he
bit of a
does is
psycho.
just try to stay locked
But
in.
all we need is Osborne to get 3 catches and we cash a plus money ticket.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what I'm
listen,
saying.
at the end of the day,
That's what I'm saying.
the hardest job in the NFL is guarding another man.
Exactly.
It's the hardest thing to do. I don't
Yeah.
care who you are.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, I don't hate the play. I'm not even against the play. I just really like my guy DeMar.
No, I like DeMar. I don't mind. I don't mind that play.
But again, this is
But
just
it's just juice. But it's juice because Gerard Mayo came out and said that.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
now it's juiced,
Yeah.
but it wasn't juiced.
But it's juice because he said that. So it's like,
I mean, potentially, but it's also juiced because it should be, because the way the NFL is translating is basically take the guys that are going to run mesh concepts over the middle, 5-yard routes. Those are the guys that are going to get targeted the most, because that's just how NFL defenses play these days. Mel Kiper was saying today. What was Mel Kiper saying? That
what is Mel Kiper
was Mel Kiper say? It was basically that they should get rid of 2 high safeties, right? Is that what he was talking about? Someone in here is going to know. Mel Kiper, there was people pissed at Mel Kiper today. I didn't even listen to the take. I just know that people were super fired up about his take about something to do with the high safeties. What's his face? Lombardi's fucking grandkid was absolutely fired up today about it.
about
Michael Lombardi, your guy, actually.
about high
Your guy.
safeties?
Just about Mel Kiper's take on high safety, because the way the defense is being played now is just completely different.
They're just not letting teams take the top off.
Yeah, and Michael is absolutely sick about how NFL teams practice these days. Absolutely sick about it. Hates it. Shout out Chums. Shout out Dusty. Just Dusty said that's F gutsy. What did I do? Only value is on Only value is on props in primetime games.
For sure.
It only depends.
I've said that before. I'll say it again. It's where the value is.
It absolutely all depends, really.
And we're climbing the ladder on KJ tonight, too. If I didn't mention that before, I'm climbing the ladder.
That's the ladder you're going to climb?
You want to listen to this value?
I want to climb.
I'll listen to it right now.
Climb my ladder.
By the way, Kill Kenny just posted on SoBet.
Okay.
Psychotic fuck. He's a psychotic fuck.
Yeah.
Guess what he just posted?
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, I mean, you're not even going to believe it.
I can't even imagine what this is.
Lazard 2+. Psychotic fuck.
Yeah, that is psychotic.
Back to back.
No, he actually had a bad game last week.
But if that happened in 2 out of 3,
yeah, I'm sorry.
weeks to
I
start the
can't.
season?
I don't even think I don't think he's even gonna have a good game tonight. Like, I stayed far away from
But what if that happened?
That would be fucking insane.
Psychotic fuck.
Wouldn't surprise me, because Kill Kenny's an absolute legend, an absolute savage. I mean, I'm just saying that. Yeah, I don't know.
That what?
I just can't agree.
His brain just
No, I just can't
breaks
agree.
sometimes,
I just can't agree.
bro.
I just can't agree.
His brain just breaks.
I just can't agree. Just can't agree with it.
But,
I was gonna go a separate route. I'm not even gonna go that route. I'm just not gonna agree. I just don't think it's a good game tonight. I wouldn't even start him in the fantasy team.
But yeah, I'm climbing the ladder on KJ. Listen to these odds. Though.
100%.
Listen to these odds.
No, let's hear it.
So his 5+, I posted this on SoBet too. But his 4+ receptions, which he hit 7 times last year. So almost half the season.
Sure.
Plus 430. Plus 430. Crazy value there. Sprinkled out with half a unit. His 5+, which he hit 4 times last year, plus 780. Plus 780. Like I said, I mean, this is a guy who's done it before. That's why, like, Demario Douglas, like, people like that kind of scare me, because he's just like, I don't know. He's just been.
Demario Douglas had a great season last year.
He had an okay season.
I think he crushed 3 receptions, like every game besides maybe 3.
He had an okay season.
He had a great season, especially for a rookie. That's why he should be the best wide receiver.
But also, it was a different offense, because they were always playing from behind, like always trying to throw the ball.
Well, either way, again, he fits up perfectly with what offenses are going to be doing this year against defenses like this. And the Jets are going to try to take top off, but it didn't slide right over the middle or in the flats. Okay. We don't have locks here to fuck us.
Squad ride.
I think it's time to give a squad right.
Johnny
I think
Intervals?
we decide right now. Are we doing 3 and we adding Johnny Intervals in the mix?
Yeah, Johnny Intervals gets the leg.
I got a great play cooked up already, so we're ready.
Johnny Intervals gets the leg.
I feel like I know what the play is, though. I feel like you already said it.
Intervals?
No, let's hear it first. What do you think
it
it
can't
is?
be intervals.
Yes,
No, it's not an interval.
Yes,
I think he's going to go.
Field goals? They don't have it on FanDuel.
No, this is an everybody play.
Okay, let me break out my DraftKings real quick so we can get the exact odds of what this is going to be.
I think FanDuel is the one to run it on for sure.
Well, whatever. DraftKings, FanDuel. I mean, then do you have your FanDuel out right now? My FanDuel, I can't get in. I'm locked out.
I can try him.
Demario Douglas had 3 receptions 9 times last year, so half the season.
Beast. Now we have a veteran quarterback throwing it to him after Mayo
He had
said we had to give him
49
the ball.
receptions for 561 yards.
Great
What?
season. That's actually elite season for being in that offense. That's elite.
Yeah, that's like a low wide receiver too. Yeah, low
If
two.
you
Low two, high three.
if you crack 500 yards in that Patriots offense,
low two, high
elite.
three.
Elite.
But I think Hunter Henry had a better season.
And also, I think Hunter Henry does have a sneaky night tonight, by the way, also.
Well,
Especially
he's
with
been
CJ
just
Mosley.
eating targets.
Is CJ Mosley even playing tonight?
It's a game time decision.
I don't think he's playing tonight.
It's a game time decision.
If I had to guess. Okay. Let me get out this receiving props. Go right here. Let's see what they got. Okay.
Johnny Intervals, you lead us off.
Yeah, Johnny Intervals, you lead us off.
Okay, I mean, it's an easy choice. Ramondre, over 67.5.
What do they have on FanDuel?
I'm not sure exactly. That's technically.
Guys, give us the DK. I'll give us the FanDuel.
Okay.
And we'll just go. Well, FanDuel's going to give us a better odds for sure.
I mean, he had 80 last week, 120 the first week, averaging 100 a game.
I actually
4.4 a carry.
They're going to go run heavy.
He's
especially with the
63.5 on FanDuel.
Take it.
Yeah, 65.
I took his over longest rush 14.5 yards.
Interesting.
I'm on
Oh,
that.
interesting. He's
I like
gonna
that
have
as
to
well.
unhook the wagon to get that. That's okay though.
He's hit that easily in the first.
Just
season.
saying, just gonna have to unhook the wagon.
There's no wagon. It's a fucking speedster.
Okay. Well, what's your play then?
Is that your over 63.5?
Mhm.
What is that on DK?
Lock it in.
65.5.
Okay, Johnny Intervals, sharp.
Johnny Intervals.
Sharp as a knife.
Lock it in.
I mean, I could go back to the SoBet bag and put one of my plays, but that's always a dangerous game to play.
It absolutely.
Actually, yeah, we'll just do that. We'll lock in KJ. We'll add a little plus money ticket to this lay over 2.5 receptions. Who do we got down here? What up, bro? What up, legends?
What's up, homie? Garrett Wilson first touchdown.
TD.
I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't hate that more. And even if it does hit, I couldn't hate it more. Because I just simply
Holy
don't believe in
cow.
those two.
You motherfucker.
They haven't done fucking shit together. They look terrible.
Comes into my stream talking about the Jets like that.
I just simply can't get behind it.
All right, Guts. Who's your leg, buddy?
All right, so you gave out a plus money, right? If you gave out minus money, it's just always in between.
Right now, we're looking at plus 302. Ramondre Stevenson over 63.5 yards.
We need to get those numbers.
KJ
up.
Osborne over 2.5 receptions.
We need to get those numbers up, and we need to get them up now.
At
You
this
throwing
point,
in a tutty?
Gonna have to.
You can throw in a tutty.
Gonna have to.
I'll take it.
Johnny, what do you think?
I'd love a tutty.
I'm not gonna lie, it's between two guys.
Brees Hall,
Nope, too chalky.
Hunter Henry.
It's between Hunter Henry.
I don't hate Hunter Henry.
I don't hate Hunter Henry either,
But I also don't hate Demario Douglas.
and that's the other one is Demario Douglas. But the thing is, I don't think he's ever scored a touchdown in his career.
Hasn't.
Yeah, so it really just comes down to. Do I want to make my leg? And my legs have been absolutely going crazy this year. Do I want to make it a thing, something that's never hit before?
Remember that happened last week with
It did. James Cook with 2 touchdowns. Never happened before.
It wasn't James Cook. It
Oh,
was,
that is what happened. That did happen though.
Yeah, it was on the scoop with Mr. Locks.
Yes.
We lambasted him.
Yeah.
We actually, I pulled up. We should actually clip that. Well, I pulled up his stats and I go, "How many times does that happen, Mr. Locks?" And he goes, and I said 0.
Zero.
And
Zero
then,
times.
And then it happened.
0 times, and then
he
it
had the
fucking
ticket.
hit.
And he had to take it.
Yes.
And we looked at 3+. We looked at 3+.
We peeked at it. We said, "What in what crazy world where 3+ hits? What actually happens?"
Patriot leg guts. Come on, Dusty. Shout out Dusty. Me and him going to the Oilers Preds October 17th in Nashville. Yeah, we're in a box.
Dusty.
Okay,
We're in a box. Just the two of us.
just the 2 of you.
Yeah.
No worries.
I got a +1. Had to bring my guy Dust.
Yeah, I'm not a big hockey fan. Don't worry about it.
No big deal though, honestly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go Hunter Henry anytime.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Hunter Henry. I'm not gonna fall for this Demario Douglas. Listen, Demario's gonna have some catches at the 50, the 40, the 30.
Let's go. I got a little no sweat action.
Not the 20, not the 10, not inside the 5. Demario, that's where he gets shut down. They're gonna
Why we just took 3 Patriots legs.
That can't be good. Can't be good. But I love it. But I love it. And we're gonna ride it because I don't even know how this happened. Two Patriots
I get a
fans.
$50 no sweat. I think I'm just gonna throw it.
Might as well.
All right. So
Dusty, what's
the
emoji
official?
is that?
that
Put
is
that up on the.
I believe
can you
that
put
is
that up on the screen. I don't know.
supposed to be the cock emoji, but it's actually a
It's an eggplant.
It appears to be some kind of vegetable. Not sure.
Johnny Intervals has eyes on. He's calling out a vegetable.
what part of the country those grow in, Johnny
Is it
Intervals?
a vegetable? Is an eggplant
That's a
vegetable?
for sure a vegetable.
Confirm no seeds. Vegetable.
Yeah, it can't be a fruit.
Is it a
That
vegetable?
thing's not popping up with like strawberries.
Is
and
an
shit.
eggplant a fruit or a vegetable? It's a fruit. Johnny fucked
What?
us. Johnny fucked us.
There's no way.
Johnny fucked
And
us.
we thought we could trust you, and just when we thought we could trust you,
If we were overseas, that would have cost men lives. Eyes like that.
you're probably right.
Probably.
Actually, you're probably right. Would have definitely gotten somebody.
All right. Anything else?
But
for the
anyways,
game tonight?
that's all I got. That's all
Anything
we got.
else you want to talk about?
No, there's nothing else I want to talk about besides the fact that we're about to go live on TikTok here in a few minutes, and we're about to give away a cash app.
Yeah, jump
So,
over to the talk.
Make sure you guys hop on
Are we?
TikTok live
Wait.
here soon.
Question. Are we riding the same squad ride for the talk?
Are we riding the same squad ride for the talk?
Yeah, we do a squad ride.
Oh,
for the
no,
talk too.
no,
So
no,
that's
no.
just gonna be a meeting.
Yeah. I do it different. I do it. Yeah. Always a different squad ride for the talk compared to here. Have to.
Did you place the bet on this one?
Well, no, I haven't been on my phone while we've been recording. Once we go online, we're not live anymore. Boom, I hop on there and then I fucking ching. Oh yeah, right there. Look at this. Look at that. That's quality shit right there from Johnny Intervals.
All right, go Pats. Pats money line.
I guess it. I'm not gonna say go Pats, but go Pats players. Ramondre.
How funny was that? How funny was that comment?
It was
Gutsy, did you see that comment I dropped him?
No, what was
He
it?
posted a video about the Demario Douglas play, and I said Tua gets hurt one time, and now all of a sudden Dolphins fans are rooting for the Patriots.
I mean, it's too easy. He already said he might have to switch allegiance.
What a band.
I never said that. Never said that. I just said that I might have to commit fan
Quarterback
suicide.
gets hurt, and all of a sudden he's rooting for the Patriots.
Fan suicide's on the table.
Such a loyal Dolphins.
Don't
fan.
appreciate that, bro. But thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure you guys go check out our TikTok live that we're about to do here in just a few minutes. Let's go crazy. Give away a cash out.
Yeah,
And
this
give
one,
out some
actually.
more winners in there.
This exact one.
Literally.
Signed by Otto. Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is Otto? But we'll see you guys next week. See you on TikTok soon. Peace.